Hello and welcome back to Game 4 between Edie and TheViper. This game actually played one day after the 3 games we've seen before, and that probably means Edie got his finals done. I'm not sure, but he said something in Game 3. And we have Edie playing Saracens against Viper Goth. And actually, to me, this feels like Edie with the Saracens can do a Monk Rush, and he should be able to do good damage. Not sure which the better civilization is here. Saracens, of course, got those elite Mamelukes, which can destroy almost anything. They're really, really strong. And the Goth infantry is not going to be strong enough, I guess, to take down Mamelukes. Not sure. And so Viper could have a hard time here. Monk Rush and Mamelukes. On the other hand, once Viper gets the spam in, the elite Mamelukes are only produced in the castle, of course, and production time is not the fastest. They're pretty expensive. Ooh, what a big fail by the Viper here. The villager going to take that single sheep. That's one you actually want to kill usually. That's like, oh no, you did not just do that. Let's go for Edie's map right now, getting the first boar in. Let's see if he's going for his famous 23 pop to feudal, 24 pop, 23 pop, and then go for that 4 monastery Saracens Monk Rush. He doesn't really need it, I guess. Would be interesting to see. Main gold for him, safe in the back. This is good. Main stone, a little bit trapped in the forest, but in the back, or somewhat in the back, this is alright. He's gonna be happy about this. Extra gold, second stone also in the back, and Saracens can sell stone, of course, we all know that. One relic inside, which means he's gonna have one safe. And Edie trying to lure the deer. I think he should use the sheep. We've seen Viper do that before. This deer is actually inside. I'm not sure if we put it through the gate or if it was inside already. And the second gold forward, inside still. Where's the third gold for Edie? There's one relic, another relic close. Oh, the third gold pretty far away. Viper is going to scout him now. Now Edie's map with the main gold safe in the bag and an extra gold here actually pretty decent. I think he should be happy about this. And 2 relics close to his base, 1 relic inside, 1 relic close is alright for him. Let's go for Viper's map right now. I want to check the relics first. There's 1, 2 relics on the left hand side, third gold outside, 3 deer outside at the corner of his base. The other relic here, we've seen all 5 of them. Second stone also outside. The main stone somewhat forwardish, not too far forward, but not safe in the back. The second gold safe in the back, the main gold safe in the back, and an extra gold as well. We have an extra stone on the left hand side. So Viper's map actually okayish, I guess, especially seeing that the main gold is in the back is very good for him. Let's see us going to deal with the upcoming, or most likely upcoming, Monk Rush. Not too sure. Let's keep an eye on Edie's plan here. What is he going to do? He's not going for his very fast Monk Rush. I think it's the better choice here. He may even go for 3 TCs and trying to like push a little bit. Going up to feudal age 27 population. As for Viper is on 26 right now. On 27, he did loom for some reason. Maybe he had a far poor, maybe he didn't have food, something like that. Barracks coming up for Viper, wants to go scouts, makes a lot of sense. Or maybe archers, but I think scouts probably the better choice here. And not going for stone, so he does not want to get a castle up very fast, very soon. Viper finding the opening. Edie wants to try and lure those deer in. Now he's giving up on that, putting a palisade here, and going for a Viper Scout again. It's just going out, both at 24 4 HP, so no big difference. Viper not on to feudal age yet. He clicked up one more population, a little bit behind maybe. Edie looking good with the resources. Going for barracks stable actually as well, so we're gonna see a castle age fight here. Going for map control, blacksmith up as well, and clicking up to castle age first. Very important for Edie here. Did not get those 2 deer in that he would have liked to have, but at the same time Viper didn't get any deer. He was able to kill Edie Scout, which is an advantage for him. 4 HP left, but he can heal that Scout if he really needs to. And Eddie saying I converted anyway. Interesting announcement here. Viper with 5 villages on gold, so we're gonna see a monastery even a siege workshop for the Viper. I really don't know. A really interesting build here with the Goths against Saracens, but he probably has a plan already. Viper is a very, very smart and very experienced player, so it wouldn't surprise me if he had an idea of how to face Eddie's Monk Rush. At the same time, Eddie's not going for pure Monk Rush, but going for Spear, and he's got 1 more Scout out as well. 1 villager coming forward, I think Siege Workshop maybe first? No, Monastery first. makes more sense. Let's be honest here. That's actually the perfect form of gold for Edie, I think, because he can fit so many villages here. Like 1-6, I guess, like a dozen villager on a mining camp is really nice, and they're all working pretty efficiently. Double monastery now coming up from 80 forward, both on the way for both players now. And Viper is going for knights, scouts, knights, monastery coming up. A few spears in the barracks. Is going castle age army and wants to defend from this upcoming monk rush. Makes a lot of sense to me. Edie needs to pay attention. He's doing Sanctity immediately. I'm not sure if he spotted the stables, anything. Can Edie see any of the Viper's units? Can see the Spearman now, so he knows he is going to need more military units. Knight also on the way for Edie here. And the first scouts getting in to take one monk down and trying to snipe the other one. They're gonna succeed. Oh my god, Edie losing 2 monks immediately. That's not a good start for him. Viper, very nice defense. Now coming in with the knights. Also another scout, a spearman fighting each other. And the 2 knights are going to be good in those fights here. Spearmen really not important. Which ones are going down are really not too important. And Viper actually choosing the right strategy, facing Edie's monk rush with the pure castle age defense, going spearman and cavalry combination. This villager now building monastery number 3, and Edie needs to get more monks out before he can really defend himself from that market. Only now coming up from 80, of course, Saracens, you want to use the market, and Viper having map control at this point. Really amazing. Also 2 more villagers, and this villager is not gonna finish the monastery, it's gonna be converted. And look at this, converted villager here from the Viper, going to take down this palisade and use the villager. The monastery actually being deleted from Edie, and this could be a short game. Viper with a big advantage right now. Monastery coming up in the back for Edie is gonna lose those 2 probably. He's doing more monks, maybe he's gonna be able to convert a knight or 2, but it's really not easy to go. I didn't go for a hard one, for the hard monk rush, I guess, that's what he means. And now Viper doing the siege workshop. I'm not sure if Eddie is going to continue and play here. It's not looking too good for him. Viper is doing more than okay-ish. A town center coming up between on the second gold and the wood line, really nice for him. And Eddie at the same time, does he have any extra TCs? Not that I can see. He's still trying to produce more monks. He's now housed on 45. And those monks dropping out, trying to convert a knight, but that's 1 monk at least going down, and that was the one that converted the knight. The second monk on the way down. Now Edie was able to convert a knight here, maybe a second. He come in with 0 knights. Looking not too bad. He's actually regaining the control in the middle of the map here, but Viper did the damage already. And 2 more monasteries in the back, so Edie is now committing to monks, not going for anything else, but going for the monk rush, for the delayed monk rush, let's be honest. And let me see, is Viper going for Mangonel Battering Ram actually? Coming up, gonna keep it inside the siege workshop, I think. You can't really go for the monastery right now because Viper suddenly lost map control. Eddie using his monks and able to regain this. He's gonna be able to convert the siege workshop once redemption is done. And Viper now going for the 3rd TC, as far as I can see. And for a second barracks here, is going for Spearman Mush, maybe using the trash against the monks. It could be effective actually. This house by Viper not finished because the villager was converted, and now this villager building a house inside Viper's base. Doesn't really matter, but 1 villager inside could do a lot of damage actually, and I think Viper should get rid of it in time. This siege workshop is gonna get converted and of course deleted before it gets so far, because Viper doesn't want Eddie to get a free siege workshop here. The siege workshop coming up in Viper's base right now. I think Viper should use a monk and try to convert this villager, because yeah, he's getting with the monk in now, getting a first relic in. This is important, and to not give Eddie all the relics. And I think this siege workshop did not finish, but Viper is not starting to convert it. Maybe he doesn't. Now he's starting, and I think he will be in time. Oh no, the siege workshop is up, and that gives Eddie a huge advantage because he can now go for a siege inside Viper's base. So Viper may be in trouble still. He's got a lot of spearmen here to defend, I guess. 2 monks, villagers on gold still, and the market coming up in the back. He's got 10 more villagers at this point, but Eddie is going for more and more monks, and he's still got a few knights and spearmen around. 1 ram coming up in the siege workshop, needs more houses, but he's building a TC on the rest of the main gold, let's call it like this. He should secure this gold, I guess, and should take it as fast as possible. wheelbarrow and town coming for Viper now. Let's see how Eddie's going to continue. The first battering ram now on the way. Atonement coming in as well, just in case, because Viper got 3 monks here, and being able to convert monks is a really, really nice ability, and can surprise your opponent. Wouldn't be surprising for the Viper. The other way around, we've seen that in the game before. Really interesting. This battering ram now taking on the house and clearing the path for Eddie to go into Viper space. Viper though with a pretty nice boom coming in right now. The triangle, again, very nice defensive structure, and castle coming up from the Viper just when Eddie is arriving inside Viper space. He needs to start and convert all those villagers. Once this castle is going up, Eddie may be in trouble. Now the spearman coming in, and trash units is a really good choice here because A, you're not gonna be afraid to lose them, they can't really do a lot of damage, and B, they're keeping the monks busy and they are able to kill monks. It's gonna take some time, and of course the knights that are left from the conversions, I think they're gonna go out pretty fast too. Now Eddie is able to convert a lot of spearmen here, and while the Mangonel is sitting villagers, this castle is, I think, on more than 75%. 99. Oh, it's up! I didn't see it. The ram took down a lot of damage, and that means Eddie's monk rush is stopped for now. He needs to get another entrance on the left-hand side. This castle really, really important for the Viper, and that's what I said. He doesn't really mind losing those spearmen, which are now being upgraded. Were upgraded to pikemen, and Viper suddenly able to defend here, taking down the siege workshop soon. Is able to defend the main stone. And Eddie right now not going on the left hand side, he's moving there now, getting a siege workshop, which isn't inside. I guess that's the better choice. Could go for a ram and send it to the left, but one could be taken down as well. And the Viper is doing handcart now, so focusing on the eco again, because he knows for now he was able to stop this push with a castle that just came up just in time. I really like to see the spearman going in and deflecting, let's call it like this, deflecting Eddie's monks from converting villages here. Of course, only 1 ram, that wasn't enough. Eddie is still with, oh no, still not 2 TCs, 3 TCs now, 1 main stone as well. And Eddie can sell stone if he wants to get gold in. Viper, a lot of gold in the bank, but a lot of nothing otherwise. The pikemen really doing okay-ish. Eddie got a ram inside the siege workshop now, not Mangonel actually, and the ram coming up here. The Mangonel maybe to defend this ram and to make sure that Viper, that he can actually reach through those walls and go in then. Let's see how Viper is going to react now, because it's not going to get easier anytime soon. Eddie low on resources, using everything he has. 14 villages behind, Viper is in 70, and Viper resources looking pretty good right now. This Mangonel defending the ram more or less, and Viper is starting to wall with houses, sending the villagers towards those farms here. Not sure what his plan is. Getting a Mangonel out. He is probably going to produce more pikemen, doing squires, a very important upgrade when you want to fight monks with pikemen here. Huskarls coming in, maybe against the knights, maybe against the siege here, because there's 1 ram, 2 Mangonels now, and a lot of monks moving forward. Viper, what is he going to do? He's gathering stone for a second castle, probably in front of that main goal, but he needs it up very, very soon, because otherwise Eddie is going to be too strong, and it's not so easy to defend. There's the castle coming up in front of the main goal, as expected. And another emergency castle for the Viper. That's the second one in this game. Is Eddie going to spot it in time? Is Eddie going to be able to take down villagers? Is Eddie going to be able to stop this castle from coming up? I don't think so. Taking a hit on those pikemen and going back immediately. Does not want to lose those Mangonels. But this also means that Viper is pretty safe for now, because those 2 castles are going to stand for quite some time. And while Eddie gathering the resources to go up to Imperial Age, Viper will have the time to get enough army out or to click up for himself. And then there's a totally different game. The castles may go down over time, but Viper is booming more and more, 88, 81 villagers. And once he can spam infantry, the monks will have a pretty hard time. At the same time, Eddie is using his castle age advantage with the Mangonels and 1 ram even to take down a few more houses, to be a little bit of inconvenience for the Viper, to disturb his eco, to disturb his attempts to overpower Eddie. Viper got the resources to click up to Imp as well in standard right now, so is 40 seconds behind only, and Eddie does not have a castle yet. He's got 530 stone, and he's gonna put up that castle really soon, I think, but the Viper not being behind too far, and he will be able to get out trebuchets and to counter those traps that are gonna come up for Eddie. Waiting for bomber cannons is gonna take too long, because the chemistry upgrade takes I don't know how many seconds and minutes. Not a short time, more than yeah, forever. Let's go like this, if you wait for it. And Viper for now able to keep Edie behind the front. It's going like this. I'm gonna call this the front here. His Siege Workshop is finally gonna go down, and Eddie's waiting for him now, of course, getting this relic as well. And Viper was able to secure one relic, could carry it behind to the safety in his base. Edie, does he have any extra resources? I didn't check. You can see the stone. I want to see Viper actually. Yeah, he scouted that extra gold on the left hand side. And Edie doing heavy plow now, going for archer ranges. Castle coming up at this point. Are we going to see arbalest? Are we going to see skirmishers? Or is Edie going for the chemistry and hand cannoneer variation? It's possible. Let's see if chemistry is coming up immediately. Yeah, there it is. So we're gonna see hand cannoneers, we're gonna see bombard cannons. And the castle's up a little bit too late. He's gonna get a trap out of 2 maybe. There's the first trap coming in. Also block printing and illumination are expected. Illumination probably more important, but block printing on the way as well. And Viper is very close and now reaching Imperial Age. Got a lot of Huskars, got even more pikemen already. 49 against 39 military units. And now going for Halberdier. Wants to make sure that he can spam his cheap units, wants to make sure that he doesn't need too much gold, and I'm not sure those houses are they're taking a lot of space, which is not going to be able to, which Viper is not going to be able to use really, but it's alright I guess. And with that big amount of infantry, Edie may have a hard time to defend, because the monks microing them one by one, not easy to do, and letting Viper go to Imperial Age may be a big mistake here. Edie, a little bit bad luck with that castle, and too late for the one in front of the main gold. And Viper, of course, getting trebuchets out to defend and to keep this castle alive, because this castle is stopping Edie from going in, really. Huskars also being produced for more chainmail armor on the way to get the +2 defense. Did I see it correctly? 2-man soft for Viper, so going for the eco at the same time, taking down this these converted houses, I guess. And Edie with fully upgraded monks as far as you need them. Redemption was done? I'm not sure. I don't. Oh, maybe not. And now Viper moving out. Halberdiers, Huskars, he's showing what he has and taking down a trebuchet actually now while still repairing this castle, getting more Huskars. I think he hasn't done the what's called Anarchy upgrade or the Anarchy tech to produce Huskars from barracks. He may not even need it because he's going more and more Halberdiers. 78 military units already, and that's the right thing to do. Overwhelm your opponent, go as many units as you can. Edie is going to start and convert here, but keep an eye on the military units. 81 against 50, and of course Eddie's going to lose more and more. Viper can afford to lose, Halberdiers can afford to lose the Huskars here because he's got so many of them, and still double the military units. The monks are not converting any longer, they are all refreshing, and the Halberdiers are going to be able to take down monks one after another. This is looking really good for the Viper right now, and Eddie's in trouble, calling GG. That's what I want to see against that Monk Rush. Go and overwhelm your opponent with a lot of units, mix the trash units in. You don't care if you lose them to conversions because you can put up more and more. They don't do a lot of damage, but they can take down monks. And Viper just doing that with an amazing, two amazing castles. This one, the more important one. Nice deflection with the spearmen, later pikemen. Hope you enjoyed this game. Edie not winning Saracens against Goths, which I would have expected, but Viper proving to be one really strong opponent, and not by chance the Master Arena 3 against the Master Arena 4, the current Master Arena Edie. Viper taking 3 games against Edie, 1 game. Hope you enjoyed this little series. See you in the next games, and GG.